Welcome to the Woodshop Stop. Today we're going to look at the FTG USA centering drills 5-piece set. I picked these up on Amazon and they're very reasonable. I've had others and I've been kind of discouraged with the performance of those. And if you'd like to see how we do this, stick around. Let's get into it. I picked up this set of pilot drills off of Amazon. And these are called FTG USA. It's a 5-piece set. They say 5-piece value set. FTG maximum torque. The reason I bought this set, which is it looks like a nice set, is because I broke my other one. This one is from Irwin. This made by Irwin. I'm not sure if Irwin is a U.S. company or if they make stuff overseas. But anyway, as you can see, that sucker snapped right off. Well, anyway, I got a new set, and we'll be trying these FTG USA bits to see if they're any better. Thanks for tuning in. This set has a number 12, which is a 7/32, which is a big one. I didn't have that size before. If I can get this out of here. There we go. As you can see, that's a good size bit there. And it says right on the shank, FTG USA, high stainless steel, M2, and it's 7/32. And as you can see, there's a set screw that holds the bit into place. Same setup, a little bit smaller. That one might be a comp. Now here's the one that I broke. It's the 9/64, and you can see it's a little bit smaller when you compare it to the 7/32. It's not quite as stout as this 7/32, but the one I broke off right before the chamfer. Now, the heads look pretty much the same. The set screw area looks about the same. The shank looks the same. I don't know what's up with this little slot here. This has a little dimple in there. This one doesn't have that. That's the Irwin. Then there's a little guy. We got a little guy here. This is 7/64. This little guy, and that's for small screws, of course. But you can see it's set up the same way. It's got a set screw that locks into the flat on this shank. This FTG, they call it a countersink set. Well, makes sense. I mean, you want a countersink, but you actually want a counter bore so that the screw head can sit down into that bore and not be protruding above the surface of your wood. But they claim top quality components here. They say cutter number 45, carbon steel tapered bit, high stainless steel M2, adjustable for different screw lengths. And I agree with that. They've got the set screw there for that. And it takes a 1/8 hex key You can see right here they've got that inside the package for you. But they also show you, how you can set your depths. You know, you can set it for just a small chamfer, or you can set it for more of a counterbore, or you can go without the chamfer like this and just use the drill. But the hex is a 1/4 inch hex, or a 6.3 millimeter. I've taken the Allen wrench out of the package so I can release one of these bits and show you how they sit in there. You just set the Allen wrench and turn counterclockwise, and you can hear it snap. You hear almost the same thing when you tighten it down. When you know it's tight, it kind of makes a little creak noise. Hear that? Hear that? There it is. But anyway, once you release that set screw, then you can move this drill bit around. And you can see that there's a flat right here, and that's what the set screw sits on. And that holds everything in place and keeps the drill bit from spinning around in this assembly here, the countersink assembly. But we'll tighten that back up. I think we're probably going to just leave it right about there for the countersink depth. But yeah, you can feel it once you've got it on that flat. It shouldn't turn. And then tighten her up. Hear that? It's tight. Now I've got my drill here, and we're going to try one of these out. And we'll install one of the bits. You can see it doesn't really they're not really 100% true. I mean, it's running true a little bit, but it's kind of off. I'm not sure if it's my drill or if it's the bit. There is a little bit of slop in my drill, as you can see there. But once you get the drill started, it should just straighten right out. But we've got it installed. We're going to drill on this sample piece of wood here. We got sample pieces of wood. As you can see, that drilled very nicely, and it did kind of straighten out after the drill got started. And you can see kicks up a little bit of burr there, so it's not real sharp, but I mean it's sharp enough. But as you can see, you've got a counter bore right there, and that's the perfect place for your drill or your screw head to seat down on. And there you have it. That's below your surface, and now and it's holding it nice and tight. You can install a plug in there and glue it in and cut it off to flush. Let's try another one. Since we've got that one holding everything, we've got the piece clamped down. I could really use another cordless drill. But this combination has worked so well for me for a lot of years. So, but there you have it. That's basically what those are used for. Well, that's the FTG USA 5-piece countersink set. Whether these will be more durable than the Irwin, I don't know. But we'll give them a go and keep you posted. It's just a shame that I didn't have this Irwin that long. And I'm not sure why that snapped off so easy. It's possibly I hit a hard spot in the wood. Could have been a knot or something like that. But anyway, there's the 5-piece set from FTG USA. And thanks for watching the video. Till the next video, thank you. If you wonder why this countersinking tool has that angle on it, it's because of the angle that's on this screw. Your typical screw has an angle like that, and in order for the screw to rest properly at the bottom of the stroke, you need this angle here that creates that area for this screw to rest on in order to get a nice tight fit of the screw. Now there are other types of screws for woodworking that don't have that angle. There are a flat screw, and I'll show you that. Now this is your basic furniture screw. Now these screws are what they also call a flat screw. They don't have the angle that the typical wood screw has. So in this case, you would have to use what they call a step drill that gives you a flat surface for this screw to sit on so that it seats properly to hold the joint tight. And that drill bit is this drill bit right here. This is your typical step drill, and as you can see, it has a flat area right here. It's not tapered like the other drill or the countersink tool. And this creates a flat shoulder for that furniture screw to sit on to pull the joint together tightly. And this piece here is just the pilot for the drill or for the screw. Now this has a stop on it so you can set the depth that you want. You could bring this depth down to here if you want it to basically go an inch deep or whatever, or maybe a ½ inch deep. You could bring this step down to there, to this area here. And this just loosens up with an Allen screw as well. Usually comes with the kit when you buy this flat drill or a pocket hole set. And you can just slide this down to the depth that you want. And you have to make sure that the screw lands on one of these flues. These are called flues, in order to tighten up on it. You know, that's nice and secure. And then your depth from the top of your wood surface down to this flat would be right here, wherever you decide to set it, which would allow you to come back and plug the hole after the screws have been installed. But that's how you set the depth on this step drill. So here's your difference in the looks of these. You've got a countersink, which can be a counter bore, which goes down into the wood at a certain depth, no farther than right here. Can't go past that, but you can cut the depth anywhere in between there and there for the counter bore, and then plug the hole with dowel. And this step drill, same thing. You can set this depth a little bit deeper if you like, and once the screw has been set after the hole's been drilled, then you can plug it with a dowel. And that's the difference in these two. These furniture screws are very similar to what they call pocket screws. These are sold separately at your box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot, and they're much cheaper than the pocket screws. These aren't stainless steel, so they won't, they're not rust preventative. So if they get wet, they will rust. But this is for indoor furniture, and it's not supposed to get wet. So this is what is normally used for indoor furniture. In a pocket hole situation, you could use this instead of a pocket hole screw that they sell separately, and they charge you an enormous amount of money for. These are quite reasonable if you look for the furniture screw instead of the pocket hole screw. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope some of this information was helpful to some of you out there that follow the channel, and if you just happen to drop by and check out what's going on with the woodshop stop. Things can be a little bit confusing if you're just starting out in woodworking, and if you don't have the answers that you want, sometimes it's hard to find them. So we'll try to provide the answers and the tips that you need to help you succeed in your woodworking endeavors. Thanks for tuning in to the Woodshop Stop. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I would like it if you'd hit the like button and the bell notification and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. Thanks for watching.